Hello everyone, welcome to Save Point Samurai. I'm Sai, and this is my public archive for all my story game playthroughs. That way I never get lost and I can always just hop back into my last save. Today we are picking up on Dishonored 1, and we're going to start with the Knife of Dunwall DLC, which is a mission where you get to play as Dowd, the assassin that killed the Empress. We also seen him later in the game, and we got to choose whether or not we just like snuck past him or if we fought him. And then in the end, we chose to spare him after we fought him. I'm not sure what the DLC actually is about other than it's Dowd. And I'm assuming it takes place after the good storyline if you choose to spare Dowd after fighting him, or if you just choose to walk past him. So let's just hop right into it. So it's showing Dunwall Tower and when like the whalers over there. So maybe I even get to like play out killing the Empress. Or it says, you can't forget what you've done. Killing the Empress and handing her daughter Emily to the Lord Regent haunts you. So I think this definitely happens after that.
One more job shouldn't have mattered. I'd killed nobles before. You could float a whaling ship.
And we're gonna see it happen.
Blood I've spilled. Another noble steps in to replace the last one. All equally corrupt. Why should an empress be different?
She wasn't corrupt.
But she was.
Yeah, so we're literally watching him set up.
I watched her bodyguard's face as they took him away. Dead eyes. I knew I'd pay for this one. Maybe I deserved to. A storm was coming that would shake apart everything I'd built.
No! Get away from her! Corvo! Mommy!
Damn. Okay, so it looks like we're now in the Outsider's realm. Okay. Use blink to reach the painting area. So yeah, this is actually really cool. So Dowd seems to have like this slowing time effect when he has his blink out. Oh, and you can actually see it on the top in the icon. It's like a blink slow time. It's a combination. Time will freeze if you stop moving while you aim, even mid-jump. This gives you time to plan an escape or perform feats like changing direction mid-air. Okay, yeah, so that's really cool. So I'm gonna try doing just like the freezing time in the air. And it seems like he can just kind of hold this as long as he wants. That's pretty awesome. But I really love DLC like this where it really seems like the team just really enjoyed working on this project, and so they wanted to add another story to it, and it's not just kind of like an extra purchase.
Dowd, my old friend. It's been a long while, but you've got my interest again. How the years pass and the bodies fall. Did you know that there are only 8 like you in the world, bearing my mark? I'm here because you're right. The Empress was different. This time, you can't just fade away into the shadows. There will be consequences. Your story is close to ending, and even you can't escape it. But what ending will you make for yourself?
Right.
I'm here to give you one last gift, Dowd. It's a mystery. One that starts with a name. Deliliah.
Okay. So I guess this is going to be like some sort of like, not crime
For 6
solving,
months,
but
the city writhed and changed. For 6 months, I tried to forget what I'd done to the Empress and her little girl. But there was no forgetting. I needed to find my next move. But all I had was that name. Deliliah. Who was she? A threat? Or an ally? Word came from my second-in-command, Billy Lurk. In a house built on secrets. Lurk was especially good at uncovering them. There was a ship called the Deliliah that hunted whales for Bundry Rothwild.
got a Rothschild
A former
reference.
deckhand who'd made good. Now he owned a slaughterhouse, and he ran his workers like a prison gang. A ship named Deliliah. It could be a coincidence, but it's not. In Dunwall, things are always tangled up like a bag of snakes.
Right. I'm getting kind of like it's supposed to be maybe like a detective kind of not really, but like almost like a parody or that kind of thing. It says, as Dowd, you can use your network of spies and corrupt merchants to purchase equipment and upgrades before each mission. You can also pay for special favors. These favors can have a variety of effects in the mission, such as granting access to equipment caches or revealing secret information. This is actually really cool because it reminds me of Payday, where you have both like favors and you can just like pay to set up extra equipment and that kind of stuff. Because Payday, you can either choose to do loud or stealth too. And in the case of doing like stealth missions and stuff, normally you might want something like set up somewhere in the middle of the map for you to like, you know, get more body bags or whatever. So this is actually a really cool mechanic, and I really like how they're like making Dowd different from Corvo in terms of like gameplay, because this makes it more than just, you know, an extra story. It's like, you know, a little side game. Okay. Choke dust. A non-lethal grenade that temporarily disables enemies. That's pretty cool. And then we got wrist bow bolts, because the whalers all have a super cool like wrist-mounted crossbows. And oh my god, I can get sleep dart capacity. That was one of my biggest issues with trying to do non-lethal, was the fact that you can only take 10 sleep darts per mission, basically. And I don't know if it was like a blueprint that I just completely missed, or Corvo just doesn't get that upgrade, but I was kind of sad about that. But I think I'm going to take Bone Charm because it's cheap, and I hope I find some Bone Charms. And then Accuracy. Let's look at these favors, actually. Safe Code. A guard overheard the code. Stolen Rune. Will misplace a rune. And Silent Sabotage. A bribed worker will disconnect the security on the refinery valves. That's all cool, but and it's kind of cheap, so I could buy it all. I might as well. I don't know if I have, like... Okay, I do start with some equipment, but we're just going to buy up this stuff. So let's start. So, okay, so he's got Void Gaze. This is like a combination of Dark Vision and like the Heart Tracker.
Dowd, you're here. I got bored, so I started without you. Turns out we're here on the perfect day. There's a strike at the plant, and it's no wonder. Rothwild runs this place like a prison. The stupid workers can't even get in without a time card. When the strike started, the butchers confiscated all the cards they could find. They've given the City Watch free rein to use force. If you ever wondered why I wanted out of the slums, here's your answer.
Okay.
There'll be other ways in, I'm sure of it. You don't mind if I tag along, right?
Of course not.
Just to keep an old man safe. One last thing. I found something for you. I know you collect these.
Awesome.
I'll be on the rooftops till you need me.
Yeah. So it seems like that might be who he was talking about in the intro. That's kind of like... And it seems like we also need to find out where to get one of these time cards. Now, I feel a little more confident in doing non-lethal just because I think I kind of get the gist. There's like certain areas where there's like one guard that's kind of unavoidable and is always watching. And in those cases, you need to incapacitate. And then others, there's usually just like a stealth route that you can take to get around people. But honestly, I make no promises because Dowd's not a good guy. Corvo's nice, but Dowd's not. It's a little bit annoying because it seems like I don't have my ability to see people's like range of vision. So I need to be extra careful when I turn around corners and stuff because I'm not going to know if there's people there. You know, I kind of just realized that this isn't even dark vision right now. It's exclusively the heart tracker, because I did say something about level 2 will give you the ability to see items, and I'm assuming also like people's range of vision and people. But I guess I should activate this because there was a bone charm over here. See, this is perfect because like time is completely stopped. I can really just jump behind him.
Now what?
Oh.
3, 4, bloody floor.
And it took a couple of tries, but they're pretty stupid. Okay, so that seems like it's just a note from one of like the workers who is not really happy with, you know, slaughtering all these whales.
There's a man out on the river watching the place. If I weren't so young and pure of heart, I'd suggest he's up to no good.
Okay. Granny's recipe. The port side eye of a whale newly dead. Plop it in the pot, grizzly and red. Weeper, weeper, weeps no more. Laid to rest on blood-edged floor. Do this for me, dearie, and I'll give you a birthday treat, Granny. Find the ingredients to complete
They
Granny's
used to tell
recipe.
stories about a woman in the slums who did work like this. Granny Rags.
Right.
They said she was 100 years old.
Who did work like this? See, there is a boat down there. Think I should go check it out for real?
After this morning, we're taking away time cards on site. Nobody gets in or out without those things. Time to send a message.
Oh, here's the safe. And then the code is somewhere over there. Because I want to make sure that I get my money's worth for those favors.
You're
Dowd.
Dowd.
He did not know
Shit,
my
I
name.
hope you ain't here for me. I'm just a little fish in a big pond.
I want to know about a ship. The Deliliah.
Yeah, I heard of it. Listen, maybe we can help each other out. I work for a very rich man who's keen on seeing Rothwild's business go belly up.
Seems like
This
a
whole
non-lethal
business
option.
with the strike, our doing. We got a mole on the inside, lady pretending to run the labor crews, a real talent. She could lie straight to the High Overseer's face and get away with it. We were supposed to meet up last night. I've been spying on the place all day waiting to hear word. Only I haven't seen or heard a peep. I was about to shove off. If you're here to make a little mayhem anyway, maybe you could find her. If she's still alive, she'd be able to get you everything you need to know about that ship. No question. And a substantial reward besides. Her name's
Sounds good.
Abigail Ames.
Alright, perfect. And then it looks like the safe code will be easy to access from down here anyways. We're gonna go under, I think. It looks like actually there might be some sewer access. This is so cool. So, this is like one of his unique abilities, is Summon Assassin, where he can summon a Novice Assassin, or at level 2, a Master Assassin, whatever that means. But then it also says he has this like passive ability called Arcane Bond. Share your powers with your Assassin allies. At level 1, Assassins will benefit from Blink and Vitality, and at level 2, they'll benefit from Pull, Bend Time, and Shadow Kill. So this also explains to me how all of the other whalers have powers, which kind of like confused me, especially since the Outsider just said there's only 8 people that bear his mark. So it seems like Dowd has this arcane bond with his crewmates that allow them to tap into his powers. They don't really have their own. And that's pretty cool. But I was hoping you'd have possession so I could like swim efficiency here, but it just doesn't seem like there's a lot of fish around anyways, and he doesn't have possession. But it does seem like this might open if I turn off whatever this is. Alright, I think I'm supposed to just kill these rats.
I hear you.
You know what?
Shout if you see him. I hear you.
I think maybe I could just do a double teleport since it stops time, and then I can flip the switch quickly.
Get over here. Like the outsider.
Like you.
There we go.
Sneaking and snooping.
Okay, yeah, we can just enter the slaughterhouse from in here.
Rothwild's got a stubborn reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
And I also need to figure out where I'm going to get these ingredients for Granny Rag's recipe. But seeing how we're in a whale slaughterhouse, the whale eye seems pretty easy. Oh my god. What is that?
No, it's true. I'm gonna teach you
Oh
to
my God.
respect me.
This is like some sort of like tanky special enemy. Oh shit. Yeah, so it looks like that's like whatever they use to open up these whales. Damn, this shit's fucked up. It seems like maybe nobody's home. So it sounds like the Rothwild guy has like tried to get this like union leader investigated that the dude was telling us about, but they haven't been able to find anything. So that's cool, I guess. Okay, so it seems like they're also doing like some torturing, which is great. But this kind of sucks because I never looked for this safe code.
You were working for Ramsey. How long? How much does he know by now?
Ramsey? No, this is about the workers.
That might be worth checking out.
Damn,
I hear you.
motherfucker. But yeah, what's it called? Ramsey was the dude wearing the whale mask at the Boyle estate.
This is about fair pay and safe conditions.
Don't bother. You're not the first of his moles I've caught. What happened, Abigail? I trusted you. Extra elixir. Rations, bags of coin as bonuses. But you're about to see that my generosity is counterbalanced by a very inhumane side.
Mr. Rothwild, Bundry.
Don't call me that. That privilege is lost to you.
You don't know Ramsey. When he comes for me, he'll kill you. He'll go.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh no!
Hey, calm down.
Well, Dowd, what do you want with me?
I'm not here for you. I'm here to learn about a ship called the Deliliah.
Did the Lord Regent send you? That old fool, Hiram Burrows. I know all about the Deliliah. All of it. And I can give you exactly what you want.
Please do.
For real.
Not so fast. I need something from you in exchange.
It's always
That's
something.
what I thought.
That's also what I thought.
We're both professionals, Mr. Dowd. I was hired to get these gutless workers striking, which I did very nicely. And then destroy the slaughterhouse itself. That's where I got caught. And that's where I need your help.
How?
The whale oil in those tanks out there is enough to destroy this entire place. The important industrial bits, especially.
Right.
Just open all the valves at once to let the oil start flowing. The pressure will go out of control, and... boom.
What about the people inside?
Right.
Growing a conscience? The factory workers are already out. My boss will hire them on, in better conditions than they'd ever see here. Not the butchers, though. They can die screaming for all I care.
That's fair, I
Don't
guess.
try and con me.
Wouldn't dream of it. Here's the key. Don't get caught. You
Alright.
take care of the slaughterhouse, and I'll tell you everything I know about the Deliliah.
You know, I could put you in Rothwild's interrogation chair myself. Why should I bargain with you?
Is that an option?
Because it's a long and messy solution. And I'm gambling you're not the kind of man who likes that. Make a deal with me, and I can tell you what you want, and pay you for your trouble.
I'll consider it.
But I want to make sure that I do all like the side stuff before I do the end of the mission.
The Huntress is in dry dock after a nighttime ramming off Pandyssia. Engineers looked at the damage. They say it wasn't a whale. Or if it was a very odd-looking one.
That makes sense because Pandyssia is like the continent with like the crazy animals and stuff, or at least from what I remember, there was like poisonous fish or something. We're gonna try to slip past this guy. Now I'm assuming it's kind of like the tall boys where I can take them out by blowing up their tanks, but they have two of those little tanks, which is pretty annoying. I was complaining about how the tall boys had one big tank and then two of the little tanks. I think maybe the little tanks weren't always there, and then when I got further into the game and it was supposed to be a little more difficult, they added them, but I wasn't really looking.
Dowd,
Ah!
I spotted a makeshift interrogation room in the meat locker. It might be useful to you, considering our mission here.
Yo, she keeps jump scaring me. It's actually terrifying. She's the next Granny Rags, on God. Okay, so I got an arc mine. Place the mine nearly anywhere. When triggered, it will deliver a powerful electrical charge, reducing the target to ash. So, this is one of the things that I saw that had me excited for Dowd to have, like, different stuff. Because this is basically like the Spring Razor, but it's an arc pylon, kind of. And then I think that these merge
I know
powers
what
are
this
really
is.
cool.
A makeshift interrogation chair.
Yeah.
Rothwild must be using it to coerce employees.
Genius. Okay, so it looks like he was forcing people to sign that they won't join the union. This is the interrogation point 4. Oh, I'm supposed to bring Rothschild. Slip that tongue. I gotta bring Rothwild's body all the way over here.
I'll make sure you get to enjoy this.
Okay. Thank you. I was gonna say, can we close the door? But she low-key was already ahead of it.
What do you want to know that's worth crossing a man like me?
I want to know about a ship named Deliliah. What's behind the name?
Choke on your own spit.
He wants me to flip this shit.
Who is Deliliah?
Ha! Think I'll give up a friend at the first tickle?
Oh,
That's
so
the
she's a
kind of
friend.
thing I'd pay
Okay.
your sister for down at the Golden Cat.
Oh, he
We'll
thinks he's
feed
funny.
you through your own factory. See if we can get oil out of your blubber.
Or... You know your work, I'll give you that. We can talk this out, like businessmen.
Why did you name it Delilah?
What do you care? And it wasn't me. The previous owner named it after some sweetheart of his, painting. Now, piss off!
So obviously we should push for a little more.
Who was the previous owner?
Barrister Timch, all right?
Yep.
He told me the story. Delilah was a woman he knew. Grew up working in Dunwall Tower.
Keep seeing his
Got
bald
kicked
head.
out and became a painter. Had funny airs, like proud. She caught his eye, but it was worse than that. He couldn't think of anything else, just her. She wormed into his mind somehow. He built that ship for her and a lot more.
Maybe she has a
Gave her
connection
half
to the
his
outsider.
fortune. Then he got scared. Came to me afraid. A man like that, afraid. He wanted to dump the ship and I needed a business partner, so we made a deal. Meant to change the name. Wish I'd done it.
Yeah.
I hope that was satisfying. Here's the room key. When you're ready to go.
Thanks, bro.
Sir, earlier I spotted crates bound for the most remote corner of the Empire. Might be worth stuffing him in one, just to tie things off.
That is a great
He doesn't
idea.
seem the type to forgive, of course. Why go through all the trouble when a blade to the neck would accomplish the same thing?
Yeah, put him in the crate. I can tell why she's the right-hand man, for real. And like, the main thing that we haven't got is there's 2 safes, which kind of sucks. So I'm assuming the other safe probably just had the code nearby.
Think this crap with the strike will blow over soon? No way.
I think it's funny because they use like similar like idle dialogue, but they're like slaughterhouse orientated. Pack them up.
Where'd you go? We can be chums if you come out.
We can be chums. I love chums. See, I knew there was something up here. It was just exit slaughterhouse. And we made it on the outside. And there still is this safe code. But it's telling me I can go back to Billy Lurk, so I think I will. You know what, since I'm right next to this safe, I might as well try to find where... So that note was kind of just saying that there was only like a few whale slaughterhouses. But then once Sokolov introduced all of these machines that run off of whale oil, obviously, then they started wanting more. So 811. Okay, so it seems like it was to this safe, which means that the safe inside the slaughterhouse has its own code. And I feel like this is another one where they made the first number like really far, so that way people wouldn't brute force it. It looks like we got exploding bolts, a time card. Oh my god. If only. So I could have used that time card to get in more easily. But I don't think I'm going to bother going back in there to the other safe. Oh man, but I need this whale eye. Okay guys, we can just slip in through the water again. We gotta find this whale eye. It said something about weepers too, but maybe the weeper stuff's already in the pot since it's only asking for this eye. Okay, we got a threat exception. So I'm wondering if the whale eye has to be taken from like the whale. So I'm wondering if I can just sleep this guy while he's up here.
Music to my ears.
Or he's walking away, I might as well just drop down. Oh, this guy's already missing an eye. I've set up this device to stimulate the whale's nervous system with the intention that doing so will prolong all secretions and squeeze more of the precious fluid from each catch. Unfortunately, this device can lead to instant death of this beast if too much power is used. A painless and quick experience for the whale, but at the loss of additional revenue that can be generated. So, Sokolov's made this little setup that electrocutes the whale, but I think it kind of wants us to, like, you know, put it out of its misery. They're giving me sleep darts.
Better hope I don't find you.
And since they want to give me sleep darts, I feel like it makes sense that I just take them all out. Oh, and you can salvage their saws. They also gave me some whale oil, so I'm assuming that I can plug them in somewhere. But yeah, I'm hoping that... I thought it said that I need 3 tanks, but maybe this is like the extra tanks and there's already 1 tank hooked up. I feel like that makes sense because they were saying that, you know, the electric shocks make the whale oil flow for longer, but if you have 3 barrels, then it's too much and it'll just painlessly kill it. I'm sorry this had to happen, buddy. Poor guy. I'm just gonna grab that. Alright. But we should also try to look for the code to this. So no code. Maybe I was supposed to interrogate him longer. We're gonna try something where I count down. Or something. Easy. And now let's just drop back through where we came.
Corvo, one, the assassin and one-time royal protector, has escaped from confinement and is at large within the city.
Right, because this also like starts like right after the 6 month. Okay, let's pass it. And I'm assuming maybe this might give me a rune or something, or no?
This is a reminder that collective bargaining in any industry.
So it seems like I still need a Weeper, but I'm not sure where those would be.
We're not done yet, assassin. What about the shrines? Tell me about the blood rituals you perform there. Where did you learn such a profane practice?
Okay.
The Abbey doesn't train fools.
The Abbey doesn't train fools? Yeah, right.
Where are you? I heard you there.
Where is he?
Oh, I missed.
There you are.
Someone get over here!
We'll burn your body tonight.
That don't work. None of this works. I want to know where to find a Weeper to feed for any rags.
That might be where Someone get over here!
Bitch. Easy. You okay? Okay, Big Billy, bro? Yeah. Oh, Weeper Corpse. Perfect. But, yeah, I don't really have anything that can deal with those guys since they seem immune to the sleep darts. Alright. Yes! I knew it. And now I can upgrade my Void Gaze.
Thank you. Let's go. I'm worried they sent for the hounds. I'm still trying to figure out why you let the Empress's bodyguard go. And now Rothwild's snug in a box. What's got into you?
Just a nice guy.
Barrister Timsh lives up in the legal district. I know it pretty well. From what I hear, the Timsh family is practically at war with itself. Talk to his niece Talia if you can. I should probably tag along when you go. Crazy rich people are buying up a lot of that Sokolov security technology these days. Keeps the weepers and looters out. I might be useful.
Let's go.
Alright. So yeah, we definitely did not get a lot of coins, but I wasn't really looking around for them too much. Hopefully I'll be able to stock up, but, you know, probably won't be able to buy as many favors.
As a young girl, Deliliah was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. Years later, a painter in Sokolov's circle. Barrister Arnold Timsh paid her to paint portraits. Him, I knew. A nobleman, born rich. And now he was making a second fortune, seizing the assets of plague victims for the Lord Regent. But Barrister Timsh was also fighting a private war with his own niece. Something to do with the family fortune. Lurk was probably right. We needed to speak with the niece first. Her feud with the old barrister was something we could use. I got a message to the barrister's niece, and she claimed to know things about Deliliah that no one else did. But the knowledge would have a price. I wasn't surprised. I went to meet her.
So the favors we got is a friend will leave a rune by a rune bridge for you to pick up. And there's conveniently placed whale oil. Those are 100 each. I want to get the sleep dart capacity. Or if I have money, I might as well do the whale oil delivery.
I was gentle. He'll snore for an hour.
Okay.
Talia should be waiting in Trevor's Close. It's an alley just past the Wall of Light. You'll know it by 3 whitewashed skulls.
Okay. But I wonder if I had a high chaos from that mission, if she would have just killed that guard right there. Because she said that she was gentle and then he was unconscious. So yeah, there's a bunch of oil tanks right there. And apparently these oil tanks are convenient to me. I don't know why having the tanks right there is helpful, but...
You're making a mistake.
Oh, yeah? How so?
I'm here to meet a man named Dowd.
The great assassin? Oh, I'm really quaking in my boots now. Left a proper stain in my britches. Tell me, why would he meet with a lady like you?
Because I'm hiring him to kill a person. And I'm paying him a lot of money. Money you will never see because you'll soon be gasping for breath on the end of Dowd's blade.
Shut up. That ain't true.
Ha! I told you he was coming.
Get him, boys.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I used a good bit of my bolts, but that's okay.
Dowd!
Why'd she scream like that?
Look at you. The master assassin. So you want to know about Deliliah? Well, my uncle is bewitched by her, so we won't tell you anything. I require only 2 things. Get rid of my uncle, and bring me his last will and testament.
Okay.
In exchange, I'll tell you what you want to know about Deliliah Copperspoon. And I'll pay you cold hard coin for your trouble. Come back to me when it's done.
Okay.
Let's meet at the docks when you return.
I'm assuming there's going to be another one of those non-lethal options, but I just got to get there to find out. It's more of these Hatter guys. I guess they're like the substitute for the Bottle Street gang.
Scout up ahead. Try to find out where Timsh is.
There's an equipment stash on the rooftops nearby. We've been anticipating doing a hit on Timsh for some time.
I know. Half the city wants him dead. We'll earn some gold on this one. I'll meet you up ahead.
Alright. I don't even need to drop down here. Oh, rolling.
It's Dowd, isn't it? You wouldn't be in this district unless you were after Timsh's head.
How'd you know?
What do you want?
Revenge.
You're gonna give me
to
a
do to Timsh
non-lethal
what he
one?
did to me. I want him homeless, a victim of one of his own eviction documents.
That's
I've
good, that's
prepared
good.
one, complete with the forged signature of the Lord Regent.
Okay.
Please, go to my old apartment. It's right next to Timsh's estate. Here's the address, but I doubt you can get inside from the streets.
You don't have a key?
There you'll find my journal, which contains the entire plot and everything you'll need. But you're a businessman like I once was. I don't expect you to do this for free.
Yeah.
If you do go to my apartment, you'll find something stashed there. Consider it your payment in advance.
Alright. I'm assuming that's gonna be like a rune or something.
What's the next address?
Crow's Court off Bramley Street. But there's a problem, sir. The Forstalls live there, and their kids used to sneak us food at the back door. I know it's the job, sir, but it's awfully hard seeing them turned out like this. They don't even have the plague. I've been there last week.
Excellent. Simmons, you'll show me this back stoop and we'll go in that way. Start tallying the place up. You've given us the tactical advantage. We'll get Timsh's money.
But, sir...
I'll put it another way. You think I care which door we kick in tomorrow?
Okay, looks like we can just hop in here. So Timsh thinks he's invincible because he carries a letter from the Lord Regent giving him legal immunity from the state seizing his goods in case of plague. He carries it everywhere like a talisman, but he's also drafted the instrument of his own destruction. The document he uses for evictions is a generic form drafted by the office of the Lord Regent. It was trivial to acquire a blank one. Acquiring a forgery of the Lord Regent's signature was less easy. But thankfully some of my old connections are still loyal. Now all I need to do is swap the 2 documents. Getting close enough to Timsh to do it won't be easy. I may need help from a professional. Inside Timsh's basement, there's a device that circulates air in the building. If some material happened to find its way into the device, the building would reek like a weeper's den. I had to be particular about the actual material, as I do not wish to infect the guard or servants with plague and cause needless suffering. The unsavory gentlewoman living in Unit 10 has offered to provide the odorous item and a sturdy sack to contain it. She craves my rune in exchange, so I will be forced to part with it. She has given me a key to her unit so I can go get the sack when I'm ready to make my move. Okay, so the eviction document, and then there's a key to this other apartment where supposedly he was going to trade his rune out. Because he was going to trade it for whatever distraction he used, which apparently is going to be just something real stinky in the ventilation. I'm wondering how I'm supposed to get this item. Oh, here's the sack. Okay, I guess she already made it, but he didn't make the trade for the rune. I don't know why you would take slow down time when you can just use your blink whenever. It seems like there's stuff I can break into. What's going on in here? Oh, it's a statue. Statue of Deliliah.
Who are you?
Why am I talking to a statue? Whoa.
Your curiosity. I'm strange. I was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. A friend to Jessamine when we were girls. Then afterward, I made my name as a painter. Now, I'm obviously something much greater. I hope that satisfies you. Because you won't get more. I ought to just kill you. But I'm going to give you a warning for the sake of my sisters, who were very impressed with you once upon a time. Stay away from me. There are great changes coming, and I'll expect you not to interfere. I have influence in places you won't expect. But as for Arnold Timsh, do what you want. I won't hold a grudge. I'm done with him.
Okay.
Is that who you were looking for? Well, she's a bit of a bitch. And the artwork's hopeless. I know you have your reasons.
But I'm wondering, like, how is Dowd speaking with this statue? Like, is this some sort of, like, you know, special outsider power that he has? Or is this something related to her where she can communicate through stuff?
Mother, this is Arnold. If you happen to awaken while no one is present, I've prepared this for you, to remind you of recent events to help clear your mind and put you at ease. The plague has ended. I have married and will become Prime Minister, just as you always wanted. My sister and brother are both here and doing well. Your last will and testament has been written and approved. We all love you, Mother. Now go back to sleep. Rest. Everything is fine.
So it seems like, I guess, maybe he was lying to his mom about, like, the state of things. I'm not sure. I'm afraid I cannot in good conscience remain your mother's physician. The way you repeatedly deny her access to practices which could potentially restore her lucidity is nothing short of a death sentence, and I wish no part of it. Good day to you, sir. Yeah, so that pretty much confirmed what I was just saying.
What is
I just need to get these guys out of the way. I think on this staircase is good enough. Now, I feel like getting the thing for the air circulator is kind of useless right now, but who knows, maybe there will be a use for it still.
Benedict, I need to know what you expect regarding the Danforth Holding Company. They're only a month late, and they've been good for it in the past. Normally, I wouldn't hesitate to invent a plague infection complaint against them and have all their assets seized. But they have a link to the Boyles, and they, as you know, are on the Do Not Touch list. It's hitting a little too close to home. I'm afraid you may have to settle your dispute with them by some other means.
So I'm wondering what this is for. Like, am I supposed to go down or what? Ow. Definitely not down. We can use this to air circulate. I can draw a random tarot card. Let's do it. You draw the boatman. A tarot card. King of Pistols. I guess one more. The boatman again. Okay. I wonder if that has anything to do with anything. Alright, let's just do it. Put the sack inside the air circulator. Okay, non-lethal, yeah, so that's what we needed to do. Do not interfere as Timish is arrested by General Turnbull. Okay.
Hey, wake up! Hear me? Stop playing and come out at once! Oh, I'll find you.
But I need that key from him, low key.
Stop playing and come out at once.
What do I do now? Excuse me, sir.
Guards, to me! Die, you!
Oh my god. I've had enough of you, bro. Just lay down. Did I just fail non-lethal? Man, I don't want that. I wanted him to get caught, man. I need to somehow swap out his documents that he has. But I have to wait for Timish to come down. He's right there, apparently. Oh, he's running. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to stop him from running. Or I think if I sleep this guy right here.
What now? That might be worth checking out.
Okay, well, you know, that was a little bit of a trick. But he's gonna come and he's gonna be like, oh my god, what happened? Like he did earlier, and then if I'm just sneaky enough, then I'll catch him. Or shit.
What is that horrible stench?
Got it. Oh no, he felt it. My idea was mostly correct. I think low-key
Present yourself.
I can
Don't
just
make me find
sleep
you.
this guy and then get on that chandelier.
That horrible stench.
I
There we
can
go.
barely breathe. Oh, General Turnbull. Yes, I was expecting you.
Please come.
Ah, Timsh. It smells like a weeper den. I thought we were secure.
And we are. The neighborhood is swept 3 times a week.
Barrister Timsh.
Please, call me Arnold. We're friends. Here, this will clear things up for you. The Regents arranged it. By the way, I don't think I ever got your first name.
What is this? Is this a joke?
I am not sure what you find funny about it.
Barrister Timsh, this is a letter from the Lord Regent dated a month ago, stating that your building is to be seized by the state immediately due to massive infection outbreak, and that your personal assets are forfeit if you do not comply immediately.
I'm gonna upgrade my blink for extra range. Now I just need to find my way out of here. Oh my god.
Maybe checking out.
See, that's so useful.
This area is under lockdown. Any unauthorized individuals are to be considered suspicious.
Okay, well that was scary and close. Alright, we made it out. I think we did a lot better on getting money, and we got plenty of runes too.
The barrister's enemies caught up to him. He's in custody as a plague victim. Here's the will as agreed.
That'll do nicely. Perhaps better.
Definitely better.
But you were promised
Oh
information.
damn, hella money.
Well, my uncle came under Delilah's spell. He was obsessed with her. Everyone knew she'd been a servant at the tower before she studied under Sokolov. She was a painter, an artist. Beneath my family's class, for certain. My uncle became infatuated. But he looked older and made us keep candles lit all night. He was afraid of the dark. One night we all went to Waverly Boyle's for a seance. It was an amusement. We didn't know what we were doing. I thought only the dead appeared at seances. But suddenly Delilah was in the room with us. My uncle nearly died of terror. She was there, but not there. We saw her as if she was very far away, standing in the old Brigmore Manor, painting at an easel, painting a name. It was your name, Dowd.
Why?
That's all I know.
Okay.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, so this definitely makes me think that Delilah is one of the other people that has the outsider's mark. But this also reminds me of, I was thinking that kind of like these people with the marks are kind of like, you know, Avengers that the outsider has given powers to. But the way that he was talking made it seem like, you know, Dowd kind of had done so much bad that he now became a target, and that's why he was getting replaced by Corvo. So I'm thinking maybe it's like, you know, Corvo was supposed to, you know, help take care of Dowd, and maybe Dowd is supposed to take care of Delilah. But then it doesn't really explain why she's writing his name, so I don't know.
Dimsh is ruined. He'll rot in Coleridge prison if they don't send him to the flooded district. It's poetic, I suppose. Maybe I was wrong about you, Dowd. Are you ready to go?
Yeah. So, I'm actually going to press not yet. Not yet. No, not yet. I think this is a great place to leave off. I did an extra mission just because I didn't know that it was going to put me into the very next mission the second I left, because this is basically my Samuel. So we started off by investigating the ship Deliliah, which we then found out was just named after this Deliliah. And now we know that Deliliah wants something to do with us. Probably kill us, I'm not sure. And then, you know, when we spoke to the statue, she didn't really seem to like me, so she definitely probably wants to kill me. But that pretty much sums up this episode. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment what you thought. And I'll see you guys on the next save. See ya.